All right, so it's day 7, and today we're talking about how to operate like a winner. Now, the reason I thought about this because I thought about the movie The Hustler. Now, if you've never seen this, this is a great movie. I actually read the book first, but this is a great movie that talks about the psychology of winning. So there's two characters in here. You have Fast Eddie Felson, which is like he's a great pool player, but he has these issues. And then you have Minnesota Fats, which is like the best pool player probably in the country at that point. Fast Eddie Felson comes to play him for money. And in the beginning, Fast Eddie Felson is winning. He's getting cocky like it's me from here on out.
You know, I got a hunch, fat man. I got a hunch it's me from here on in.
And then Sky looks over and says, stick with this kid. He's a loser.
Stay with this kid. He's a loser.
After that, Fast Eddie Felson completely falls apart and loses the game. Now, after this, he goes to the guy who said that and said, why did you say that about me? He said, you probably could play Minnesota Fats 100 more times, but you still wouldn't beat him. And later on in the book, he goes on to explain that all of us have a little loser inside of us. That part of us that says, this is why it can't work. This is why we should give up. This is why we can't succeed. And it's your job to choke the oxygen out of that little loser. And I thought about this. This is the difference between most people. Most people are what's called prevention oriented, which means you're looking for every way that something can fail. You're literally looking for ways to lose. A lot of people will, say, for example, need to do something consistently. And the first time there's trouble, they'll say, well, I can't do it because this happened. They're literally looking for ways to lose. Well, the difference between promotion oriented people is they're looking for ways to win. They're doing everything that they can do to win. They're exhausting every possibility. They're doing anything that they can. And they typically find a way to win. In the game of entrepreneurship, I understand this is really the difference between those who fail and succeed. I've seen thousands of people take courses and programs and they get mad saying it's a scam because they didn't understand that the people who actually succeed in those programs are usually the ones who already had a winning mindset. So, what does it take? It takes a person who chokes the loser out of them. When you go into a situation, instead of finding every way it won't work, every way you could lose, it's your job to find every way that you can win. Now, if you want help with this, as always, comment fast lane below. We're going to send you a free guide with 10 principles to help you succeed in business. Right now, we're building free websites for entrepreneurs. All you got to do is comment next. We're going to waive our development fee for you. And then all you're responsible for is your hosting and your software, which is like $297 a month. But you're going to get an all-in-one software that handles every aspect of your business. You don't have to pay for all these different separate. If that sounds like a fair trade-off to you, then comment next below, and I'll see you tomorrow.